how in the hell am I going to top last week's episode? Given everything that's going on right now, I don't feel comfortable talking about anything else. I guess it's time to inform the people. Roll intro. What up, everybody? Welcome to the Avery Jones podcast. I am your host, Avery Jones. If you don't know, now you know. I figured how in the world I'm going to top last week's episode. Now, if you haven't seen last week's episode, make sure you go check that out. And I thought, how am I going to top last week's episode? And it came to me. In times like this, I think that I should use my platform to inform people. So to help people become more educated about what in the world is going on in the landscape, especially given the current climate of our country. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to educate and share with you some of the stuff that I found out today, some that I knew, and I want to share with you guys, and some that I did not know, and I want to learn together. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Whoa! Before I start though, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and share it with somebody that you know is also going to like this content, because you know you like it, so why not share it with someone else? Also, it's a very special month to donate to the Avery Jones podcast, because you're actually not giving your funds to me, but what you're actually doing is donating to three Minnesota charities for Black reform and to advance Black communities, as well as the official GoFundMe for the Floyd family. I can't talk. So we got the Floyd family GoFundMe, the Minnesota Freedom Fund, the Black Visions Collective, and the Reclaim the Block. If you don't do anything in this video, right? If you don't even watch it all the way through, that's perfectly fine. But make sure you check the links in the description, because there's going to be a lot of links that I'm going to tell you guys to click on so that you're able to be a little bit more informed. So yeah, let's get into this news. So a Black woman is running for governor of Virginia. So a sister's going to run for governor, and I'm super proud to even say that. So her name is General Carol Floyd. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And if elected, she would be the first female governor of Virginia and first Black female governor in the United States. So that is a major accomplishment within itself. Go girl, my Martin voice. She would actually be raising the minimum wage, increasing pay for teachers, criminal justice reform in Virginia, and she's a Virginia State graduate. So just some of the platforms that she stands on, I think she's a very good candidate. I go based upon genuine look, to be completely honest with you. So, but just to know that she stands for something and is standing for change in Virginia is great, is awesome. So, you guys, I can't tell you who to vote, but vote for her. In other news, charges against Derek Chauvin have actually been upgraded to second-degree murder, and the other three officers also have been charged. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking down, I came prepared. The other three officers are actually being charged and not convicted yet, so the voices are being heard. I want to personally thank the people out there that are protesting, marching, whatever you're doing to protest, whether you're praying, whether you're staying mentally sane, whether you're informing yourself and educating yourself. We thank you. I thank you personally. So keep doing your thing. Your voices are being heard, because like I said, his charges have been upgraded to second-degree murder, and the other three officers that were involved in the killing of George Floyd, rest in power, brother, are being charged as well. So high five, guys. Also, congratulations to Miss Ella Jones, the first Black mayor of Ferguson and the first woman mayor. Super shout out goes out to Miss Jones, because, you know, first of all, because she a Jones, you know what I'm saying? We out here winning, y'all trying to keep up. But anywho, listen, that's great. This woman's a part of history, and honestly, she looks like everybody's favorite grandma. So I think that is awesome. So special congratulations goes out to Miss Ella Jones as well. And so the city of Richmond is getting on with the fight for inequality and injustice, and they're making strides to better Richmond and bring a better light to not only our police department, but also our all-around culture in this city. And I think it's a great stepping stone. We're not done yet, but it's a great stepping stone, people. So The city of Richmond is actually implementing a citizens review board for the Richmond Police Department. What I think that would consist of is citizens getting down to critique the police and how they're doing either quarterly or every 3 to 6 months, I believe. So I think that is going to do wonders for how police are acting in our city. We want 0% police brutality in this city, period. Also, what they're doing is implementing a Marcus alert, so anyone that grew up in Richmond knows about, I think it was maybe 3-5 years ago, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but basically a young man by the name of Marcus David Peters was having a mental breakdown, and he charged towards a police officer, and instead of doing what they're trained to do, what he did is he ended up shooting this man dead. And so we don't want situations like that to happen again. So what Richmond is implementing is a Marcus alert. And basically what that consists of is if someone is having a mental break such as the one that Peters had, then basically what will happen is they will deploy more so a social worker or someone trained to deal with those particular situations, and the police are going to be backup. So I think that is going to silence those particular instances from ever happening again. I think it's a great idea, and they definitely need to go motion forward with that as well. Also, they're actually going to bringing this is a huge part right now, bringing forward an ordinance to remove all Confederate statues in the city, starting with Robert E. Lee. And I think that is a great step in the right direction. Those statues aren't what Richmond stands for anymore. And honestly, my personal opinion, I think that the reason they want to tear him down, or tear at least Robert E. Lee, is because now it's an eyesore. There's graffiti all over it, and a lot of people are saying, no, leave it up. That's now it's part of our history. So, but I definitely think that needs to be torn down. It doesn't sit with the what Richmond stands for anymore. So it needs to, along with all the other Confederate statues as well. So good job, Richmond. I want to inform you guys about some black-owned businesses, especially restaurants, because a brother love to eat. So I decided to make a list of black-owned restaurants that are in Richmond, as well as, because I can't leave the ladies out, you know. So I also got an Instagram that gives a list of all natural hair care products for women that are black-owned as well. So if you want to follow eat_RVA on Instagram, they have a whole list of them. I'm just going to give you guys a few. Bellows Lounge, which I had no idea was black-owned, Brewers Cafe, Croaker Spot, and Inner City Blues. No one ever told me that there was a restaurant by the name of my favorite Marvin Gaye song. Now I have to go. So if you guys want to check out the full list, make sure you go follow eat_RVA. Their Instagram will be in the link in the description. Once again, make sure you check the description. There's a lot of links down there. But also transitioning chicks. They have a full list. It's a lot of places that sell natural hair care products. I believe most of them are online, so that's good. That's how we working these days. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Once again, in the description. Some of the natural hair care product brands are TGIN, Hair Rules, Girl and Hair, and Jane Carter Solutions. So once again, it's a whole list. That's not even half of it. That's a little bit, teeny little. Also, something that I came across today. Today is Saturday. Of course, this video is going to be out on Monday. But something that really caught my eye this morning is that Richmond Heritage Federal Credit Union is the only black-owned credit union in Richmond. I've been doing banking since I was like 18 years old, somewhere around there, 18, 19, maybe 20 at the most. I've worked at BB&T, I've worked at Wells Fargo, I've worked at Call Federal Credit Union. So I'm all about financial literacy, especially in the black community. So to know that one, I didn't even know that was black owned, or if it even existed, and actually is in danger of being shut down. So they need your help. If you want the official GoFundMe, in the description. So basically what they're trying to do is have a digital transformation. So that's ATMs, updated websites, online loan applications, mobile banking applications. They're trying to revitalize the building. That includes repaving the parking lot, new paint, and new new signage as well, and marketing and staff. So rebranding, additional tellers, and additional advertising. So basically, speaking with the CEO, there's a foundation called the Dreamers Academy Foundation. They spoke with the CEO, and they're saying if they continue to go on the path that they're going, they'll be shut down in the next 2 years. We need to preserve that history, Richmond. And I'm actually going there Monday to see if I can volunteer in any way, shape, or form. So you guys, wish me luck. And the best way, me personally, is my personal outcry to you guys. The best way that you can support a black business, especially a black bank, is open a banking account. I've had a conversation with my family. They're like, I don't know. They're going out of business in 2 years. I don't know if I want to put some money in there because it's going to earn interest. And then opening an account can help an institution, a small institution, a black-owned small institution grow. So definitely do your part. If you can donate, I'm going to put the official GoFundMe page in the description as well. So you guys make sure you check that out. There's some brothers that I want to shout out that are out here doing their thing. Once again, black-owned businesses, black-owned or black entrepreneurs doing their thing out here. I want to go ahead and shout out my boy Noon. So if you need a photographer, that's your guy. Shots by Noon. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Once again, all the Instagrams that I'm giving you are going to be in the description. I promise. I know I'm not good about that, but I promise they're going to be there and you can click them. So yeah, check that out. Also, my boy G, aka Johannes, the dude is sick on the mic, man. His music is so different and his flavor is so crazy, man. And it's for the culture. He's different. He got his own wave and he riding it to the top. So big shout out to G, man. You guys make sure you go check out his music. I'm gonna try to get his SoundCloud and put it in the description as well, or his Apple Music and put that in the description as well. My boy AJ, make sure you follow him on X Justice. When you're talking about logos, I would flip the camera up, but I don't want to mess nothing up. But I would flip the camera up, but he's done some artwork for me. Logos, you name it, he does it. Photography, my boy is crazy on the camera as well. So huge shout out to AJ. Make sure you guys check him out on X Justice. My boy Ben, you need a tat? Oh, my boy got you. Make sure, and he's getting better by the day. So make sure you follow him at Benny Tats as well. I'm gonna put that in the description as well. Also, my boy Kenny is actually huge shout out, and once again, congratulations to the brother. He's going to where black people flourish, and that's ATL Atlanta, to an art school. And I know for a fact he has to be going for fashion. Has to. The dude's drip is crazy. So if you need a stylist, he's your guy. Definitely go check him out. So that's it for the podcast, people. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and until next time, I see you when I see you. Peace.